Hey guys, it's Savannah. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is part of the Creative Champion Contest Round 2, and it is also a collaboration with my friend Leanie from Crafty Leanie. This week's contest had to be all Dollar Tree items, so let's see what I did. All right, for our first DIY, you're gonna need one of these Dollar Tree houses, and I'm about to show you a magic trick, so pay close attention. I just took a lighter and heated up the back of that sticker, and you guys, it came right off. Who needs a heat gun when you have a lighter? So then I just sanded that down, and then I gave this a good coat of the Ivory Waverly chalk paint, and by good, I mean just a little bit because I still wanted that wood to show through. Then I'm taking these Dollar Tree rub-on transfer stickers, and I am going to take the round wreath one. And I don't know about you guys, but I have tried to use this before and didn't have much luck. I've seen other people use them and I'm like, oh, that looks so easy. Yeah, not for me. So I did struggle with this, but towards the end I figured out, see how it's darker on the bottom and lighter on the top? So that means that it's transferred. So that really helped me and helped me, okay, once it's light, it means it's transferred. I did struggle with that a little bit, but it came out fine. So then I'm taking some jute and I am just wrapping it around this house. I wrapped it 3 times and then I tied it to the back. And then that is it for this DIY. Super simple, but I think this is so pretty. All right, you guys, it is Friday, round 2 for the Creative Champion Contest. This is the DIY that I made. It had to be all Dollar Tree items. I am super obsessed with this. I've always wanted one of these signs, and I cannot believe that I made it out of Dollar Tree items. So same rules as last week. There's going to be a little mini hop, except this time it's only 6 people. So in the description box, there's going to be a link to the next person in the hop. Hop around. When you get to Heidi's channel, you're going to be able to watch and see how I created this, and then also vote. Your girl needs you. So please, please, please go over there and vote and let me know what you guys think about this project. For our next DIY, you're going to need 3 of the Dollar Tree canvases, and you're going to start by stripping all of the front of them off just to where you have the wood frame, and then I laid some hot glue and some super glue, and we are going to stack these. Now, I had this idea and I wasn't sure how it was going to play out, but it turns out so cute. So excited about it. And then I just repeat that step for the third one. Again, I did super glue in the corners and hot glue around the frame, and then laid this third piece on top. Then I'm going in with a baby wipe and some antique Waverly wax, and I am just rubbing this all around the frame, in the inside, on the outside. I like this color, and I feel like, I think I've told you guys before, when you use a baby wipe, you can get the ones from Dollar Tree. You don't have to buy expensive baby wipes, but it helps the stain spread a lot easier, and it goes really, really far. So I have been using this technique, and it has not failed me yet. So definitely try it if you haven't. Then I'm taking some of this floral wire backing. I got this from Walmart. I think it was $2 maybe. And I cut 2 pieces of this. So this is gonna act as the back. So once I had 2 pieces, I then hot glued the wire to the back, and it did overlap a little bit, but that didn't bother me. If that bothers you, you can totally, I don't know, maybe intertwine these together or find a bigger wire part, but it just didn't bother me. So yeah, so I'm just hot gluing the second piece on top, or on the back of this sign. Then I'm taking my chip brush and some Ivory Waverly wax, and I am just distressing around this frame. I just love the way that that looks when you know, I usually do like light and then dark distressing, but I've really been into like doing dark and then light distressing. I feel like it really just brings it together. And then I took some antique Waverly wax and kind of just dry brushed on the back where the wire was, just to make it look rusty and kind of old. And then that is it for this shelf. I think this would be super cute if you did like maybe 2 or like 3 or 4 together, all connected. I think that would be really cute, but I love how this turned out. So let me know what you guys think. Today's video is also a collaboration with my friend Leanie from Crafty Leanie. You guys, I adore her. She is so much fun. Honestly, I've been on her show, I think 3 times so far, and it's one of the best times that I've had. So this is her channel. She does a lot of everything. She does Farmhouse, she does Whimsical, she does it all. And she also hosts a live show every week, which is so much fun. Definitely have to go over there and check her out. The link to her channel is going to be in my description box as well. So go over there and show her some love and tell her that Savannah sent you. Moving on to our next DIY, you're going to need one of these flat Dollar Tree canvases, some of their caulk, and a bunny to trace. So I'm just taking this bunny and I'm taking the caulk and I'm kind of just outlining it. I don't worry about the feet because I didn't want the feet on this bunny. And I'm going a little bit more like over tracing the bunny because I want it a little bit bigger than this bunny. And then I go up to the ears and you'll see what I do when I get to the other ear because I didn't want it bent. Then once I kind of got the shape of the bunny that I wanted, I did go a little bit thicker on the edges, a little bit more, and then I just put a bunch in the middle on the ears and the belly, and then I'm taking a paintbrush and I'm kind of just gonna spread it out. There's no rhyme or reason. I wanted rough edges, I wanted different textures, so just spread it out to your liking. That's the easiest way that I could probably explain this. And then I did take my paintbrush and some of that leftover caulk and I just went on the like outside of the bunny just to give it more texture and more dimension in the sign. Again, I really did not have, you know, like a plan for this. I just knew I wanted this outside of the bunny. And I am not an artist by any means, you guys. This was super simple. So once that is dry, I am taking the color Agave by Waverly, and I am just dry brushing over all of this. Now make sure it is completely dry because you don't want that stuff to smear, and you want to keep your texture. So that's one thing I would say is just make sure that it is completely dry. And so yeah, I'm just going in, cover this bunny. Now I didn't film this part, but at the bottom where the tail is, I squeezed out like extra and kind of just swirled it around to make that part be a little bit more raised. Then once I got it painted, I'm taking some of my antique Waverly wax and I am just going in and kind of defining the edges. So the edges, and then I do go a little bit in the middle where there's like lines to kind of just define those a little bit more, and then a little on the tail. So just however you like it, whatever you want to do, it's completely up to you. It's your project. And then this is me just going around the ears. I feel like I'm talking in not third person. You know what I mean? Like watching it with you guys. But anyways, you just go around the outline of the bunny and get it to however you want. And then I'm just taking that same brush and kind of just dry brushing over those raised parts that I made on the outside of the bunny because I wanted this to look kind of old and like, I don't know, they sell these a lot, I feel like in boutiques, like the textured, a lot of times you see them as like churches or crosses. So I really wanted to try to recreate this. So I just went on the outside and then I took a baby wipe and I just kind of smeared that in to give it more of a, I don't know, like a dirty look almost. And I just did that until I got it how I liked it. So if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I almost didn't use this project. I was like, oh, I'm not really liking how it's turning out, but it did come together and I really do love, it's probably one of my favorites from today. Then I just put some more of that caulk on there just to kind of give the bunny or the tail just a little bit more, you know, kind of really pop off the canvas. And then I just took the end of a paintbrush and kind of just swirled that around until I got it how I liked it. Then I'm taking these paint stir sticks. Now you can get these from Home Depot. My girl Melissa from All Things Crafty, she uses these all the time and they're only 98 cents. So you can't beat them. Definitely am going to be using these more, but I am taking them and I'm going to measure the outside of this bunny. Now it made it super simple because already on the paint stir sticks, there is a ruler almost like measuring tool. So I just measured that out where I needed to cut it. And then I took my miter saw and cut the wood to frame this bunny. Then once those were cut, I am just taking a baby wipe and some of that antique Waverly wax and I'm going to stain all of these paint sticks. Be sure to get the sides and the edges because those are going to be seen when we put it on the picture and you just want to make sure that they all look cohesive. Then once those were dry, I'm taking my chippy brush and some Ivory Waverly chalk paint. And again, I'm just dry brushing over this. I just love the way it looks. I feel like it almost makes the stain look darker. It brings some more contrast into these. And I just really love that look. Again, it's totally up to you guys. You can paint these pink if you want. Then once those are dry, we are going to start framing our bunny out. And I just used Gorilla Hot Glue on this. I didn't think that these would fall off or go anywhere, but you can use super glue if you want. And I started by doing the longer ones first. And then, well, I lied. Stop lying, girl. I did the long one first and then I did the short one. So I kind of went like counterclockwise, if that makes sense. And yeah, you guys, again, I almost did not use this and I love how it turned out. Then I made a raffia bow and you guys, I know the tails on here, technically it would be backwards. People say this all the time, but I like it. I think it's cute. It does not bother me. So if that bothers you, don't add a bow or do the face. I don't know, but I love it. So I just added this bow and I think this guy turned out so cute. All right, it's that time of the video where I like to talk about myself. Just kidding. If you are new to my channel, I'm Savannah and I love doing high-end Dollar Tree DIYs or honestly anything DIY on a budget. So if that's something you're into, I hope that you hit that subscribe button. Also, find me over on Instagram at Savvy Crafts with Savannah. I do try to read all of your guys' comments. I do read all of them. I do try to respond, but sometimes it's really hard. So Instagram is a good place for us to connect. If you guys ever want to talk to me, chat, you can always email me too. If you don't have Instagram, I'm always here for you guys. Also, liking, sharing, and commenting on my video really does help my channel out, and I appreciate it so much. I appreciate all of you guys so much. So just want you guys to know that. All right, let's finish this video. All right, for our last DIY, we are cooking a candle. You don't see that every day. No, I'm just kidding. So you're going to need 2 of these Dollar Tree candles. And I just put this on high, let it boil, let the candle sit in there until it all melted. And then I fished out the wick. Now, my daughter is filming this, so sorry it's crazy. Once I got the wick out, I kind of just stabilized it so when I poured the wax in, it wouldn't fall. And you're going to need 2 of these because one only filled this jar halfway up. This jar is from the Dollar Tree. I love this jar. I think it's so pretty, and I definitely wanted to do something fun with it. Now, if you wanted to add scents, I'm sure you could add in like essential oils, but the candles from the Dollar Tree don't smell bad anyways. So once I had that done, I then take it upstairs once it was all cooled off, and I am wrapping some jute around the neck of this candle. And then I wanted to add something to the top, so I'm taking this round wood ball that I got from Hobby Lobby. They come in a pack for like $5. I don't know, maybe 3. I'm not sure. And I just hot glued that to the top of this candle, and I think this is so cute. So let me know what you guys think. If you made it to the end of this video, leave a trophy emoji for the contest. And also don't forget to check out Leanie's channel. Her video link is in my description box. And please, 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 with peanut butter, jelly, sugar, bananas, strawberries, whatever you guys like on top, don't forget to vote, please. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.